Bonjour and good morning, this old French house viewers. Right, this is a new project. This is actually a surprise video for some new clients. Now, I had a lovely little message a little while ago from a man called Michael Roberts. He'd been watching my videos, hunted me down, sent me a nice message saying he watched the videos and would I be interested in doing a project for him over here in sunny old France. So I was like, let's have a chat. So we've had a meeting and basically we've taken on a project. It's a fun project. There's going to be lots happening. Walls coming down, walls getting built, new ceilings going up. It's going to be great, but that's not what the video is about because I'm too busy to basically keep on vlogging all the time. It takes up a lot of my time. But Moira, she asked, she really wanted me to do a vlog and sadly I had to turn it down. But what I thought is as a little surprise I would actually do the bathroom video for her. So this vlog will be about the bathroom makeover. So originally this used to be a tiny little toilet. So there was a wall here, wall there, toilet there, little sink, and that was it. This used to be a cupboard. There was a door which we boarded up. And then this used to be the main bathroom. The door was there. That was just a wall. And it was just a nice big bathroom. There was the shower tray. What we've done is we've basically knocked it all through, as you can see. So I'll pan around so you can now see. So it's all been opened up. And we're creating an ensuite. So this is a bedroom. So this has now become the ensuite. So there's going to be a shower there, sink straight in front of you, and toilet there. Oh, that's it, yeah. Toilet, sink, shower. Shower tray, sink, toilet. I remember it. This is going to be a very high-end bathroom. They've come up with some nice ideas. So, for example, these recesses. So you're going to be having a shower here. The shower head will be here. It's going to be a recess here, 400 to 400. It's going to have lights in it. So it's going to be recessed lights. The toilet is going to have lights in it. Basically, we're going to have a lot of accent lighting going on. It's going to be a few spotlights, beautiful shower trays, really nice shower screens. Everything's really nice. A lot of it's IKEA. So basically, what we're going to do is we're just going to come back as and when we're doing stuff and just put a bit of funky music on, maybe, you know, the crack. Just do a bit of filming. Today, because we've now got all the materials, we're building this wall up so we can put the tray down to work out where everything goes, because all of these recesses need to be perfectly central. We're doing a recess for a mirror here. It's going to be a lot of planning and a lot of thinking to do. We can't just rush into these things, so we're just going to slowly work our way through it. Right, so less waffling, and I'm just going to come back every now and then as and when we build something. So we're currently building this wall here and sorting out this wall here. Okay, little update. I don't particularly want to film much, so the video won't be too long. So basically, this is the first of the recesses. So the shower screen will be fitted here, and then that is then central to the shower. We'll have a control unit going on there. So the shower door will be here, so you walk in, do your controls, and you turn that way, your soaps and that will be there, shower head above your head. Have a good old wash. Paul's just sorting out this wall here. So where this stud is, that will be where the shower screen gets fixed to, shower tray there. Here, it all start to make sense in a minute. Hello. We had some real good progress the other day, and I'd left the GoPro here at home, so I couldn't film it. But we've got a ceiling up, we've got a wall up, we've got a recess made. We've temporarily fitted the wall-mounted toilet in place. Also around on this side in the main bedroom, made this recess as well. Started to frame up this, and obviously we fitted that wall-mounted toilet as well. And we're about to get the old core bit and drilled a hole there and a hole there, and up there to send a waste pipe upstairs in the attic, ready for when we do the attic conversion, which is a totally different video. And also for this toilet here, so we're crack on. I thought I'd better actually film myself doing some work, because it's basically just me keeps talking to the camera. So here I am putting the bottom track down for one of the walls. Yeah. Wasn't that exciting? Okay, so I'm literally just building this wall. So this is a before. And that is it after. I've also done this wall. That's actually going to go there, so let's do that. More rambling. Okay, look, as you can see, that's now been temporarily boarded out. We've cut out for where everything goes for the suspended toilet system. We've marked also on the wall, so that's where the edge of the shower screen comes. We've marked a centre point between the edge of the toilet and the shower screen, so that's where our vanity unit and basin will be going. There's no point doing any of this because we've got to get a door liner to put one of the old doors back on, so we're just going to leave that for now. It's all going very well. Paul's in the other room. We've just cut ready for a waste to come down from the attic. So we've now got the hole going all the way to deal with the waste when we do the attic conversion. We're pretty much now ready, once it's done that, to finish off this stud work and put the ceiling up. Just amazing progress. So I'll give you a little update. We've pretty much enclosed most of the walls now. The plumber's been and first fixed everything, so we've got all our waste pipes, feeds and everything. Same with electrics. We're just waiting on getting this door frame sorted. We've got the wood, we just got to get it routed out, so that'll be getting done, and then we can close this wall up. But we are ready in both rooms to start putting primer on and the waterproofing kit, so we'll be waterproofing the shower cubicle area. We've bought a waterproofing kit by BTEC. You can get it from German Amazon, amazon.de. Tried and tested already. It comes with a multitude of different bits and pieces, so really good. And then same with this one. It's all enclosed up as much as we can, which is all lovely. Ceilings have been taped and jointed. Same again. It's taken ages to get the windows sorted, but that will happen. So right, I'm going to get tanking now. And Hip, don't you walk away. Come on, do the introduction. It's just... See that? Turn these up so you can't hear me. Right, during these unprecedented times in 2021, during the pandemic, we can't get windows made quickly. They're on order, so we're just going to patiently wait, which restricts us from doing this wall. But we are ready for tiling. Can't get the tiling bead. We found some tiling bead. We need 12mm, they only had 10. We've looked at multiple places, honest. Building in France at the moment for certain things is like, ah! But anyway, we're not going to be put off. We're going to progress as far as we can. So, aesthetically, when you're setting out for a shower, a lot of it's personal choice. There's no right and wrong because, you know, some things look better than others, it's up to you. We think aesthetically to have the tiles split between here will be the best way. We've done the maths. This is what these little notches are. It works out pretty much a full tile from the bottom going all the way up without no stupid cuts. Also means with these recesses there's no stupid cuts, so we're happy with that, so that's what we're going to go for. So Paul is now going to put a nice batten of metal the whole way around, so we've got something to work off of, and then we're going to start tiling both rooms and get progress actually happening. So we will come back once we start working. Typically when I was going to film the other day to show you us actually doing some work, the battery died. So look, as you can see, we've got this. This is the feature wall, so that's a different style of tile. It's got a textured finish on it compared to these ones. Ceiling's now all painted. And we've now finally got the trim. We were struggling to get the trim for this job. So we've got that now. As you can see, I'm all set up, ready to go. So I'm going to start getting all this recess done. So we'll come back periodically, maybe even do a bit of filming. But it's looking nice. Right, exciting times. I'm about to put the tile in the recess. Right, some off because it's just going to make my life hard otherwise. Took 5mm off. All it was is just obviously where we put the membrane down, it got a little bit tighter. So I've just dry fitted all the metal beading, and it's looking good. I'm very pleased with it. It's just fiddly, you know what I mean, to make sure it's all perfect with all the spacings. It's just taken, you know, a few minutes of faffing about. I'm now just dressing up the metal from the cuts that I've done. But yeah, let's come back when it's done. Okay, there you go. That's that recess all done. So I'm now just building the walls up. So I'm just going to put that full tile on there and the little cuts. Okay, we back butter all of our tiles. It's good work practice. These are just awesome. I wouldn't be without them now. Like, you know, you can eye it in and get it fairly good, you know, because that's what we did for years, but these just guarantee it. And obviously if you push it in too far, they pull it out. So they're really good. Boom. Okay, so all these tiles that are installed now, I've given them all a nice good clean up. All the spaces and everything have all been taken off. Everything's nice and secure. All the trims all in place, equal gaps the whole way around. Really pleased with that. So basically I'm on my own at the moment, so just to keep things up together, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this room now and do exactly the same. It's going to be a bit slower because we've got this extra recess. It's just extremely time consuming. So what I'll do is I'm going to concentrate on this, so we just do a before and after. So this is a before. And that is that area after. Okay, so the tiling is going well. It's just slow and tedious because there is an awful lot of cuts, and I mean an awful lot. We're at this stage now where pretty much every tile needs cutting, and obviously with it being porcelain and a hard product to work with, especially the cutting out of sockets, it just takes a lot of time. I'm currently just cutting out the tiles that go down the side of the door. So we're literally just cutting, all the same size. But I'll give you an update when we've pretty much got what we're going to tile on the walls done. We're still waiting on the windows. We have no idea when they're coming. But what we're going to do is just tile as much as we can, and then we're going to move on to the floor and get that put in. So we'll come back when we're nearing the end of what we could do. Right, this is what I have been working on, this section here. So that's all going great. But to keep the progress going, I really need this flooring down so I can carry on getting these cut tiles in around the flooring and stuff. I've had the laser out, like obviously you can see some self-leveling down. Now I've just checked, the highest spot is this area, it all drops down around here. So what I'll do is put the first one there, we're going to run it parallel along here, and then we'll just work our way out of the room. So let's get these lovely 600 by 600 tiles down. Okay, so I'm just doing a dry fit first. I pretty much do dry fit every single time because there's no point being cocky. So we built this, we squared up that corner, we put this parallel. This was running slightly out of square, manufacturing errors, you know what I mean? It happens, that's why you have tolerances. That now has a knock-on effect. We're 5mm here, and we're looking at like 10, 15 at this end. So I'm going to need, with 15mm there, and 5 there. So I'm going to need to square this in to keep that nice and tight, so we don't have no stupid gap along there. So I'll just do that quickly now. Right, we can get away with just going 5 to nothing halfway along that tile, and that will overcome that. So I'll just quickly do that cut. Okay, that's the first section dry fitted. That means I can now work my way out of the room. The rest I can get quite accessibly. It was just that side over there would have been a bit awkward. So what I'll do is I'll lift it all up now, push it off to one side, and we'll get laying. And we'll go high speed as always. Well, I'll sort of knock up some more gear because that used a fair old whack. Right, another bucket of gear and a new camera angle. These tile leveling kits, they're just so good for this sort of application, because obviously with the weight of these larger format tiles, sometimes when you try and put them as flat as possible, but sometimes one corner will go down first, which obviously means more weight goes down, and then it means the tile needs just picking up a little bit, and these just do that for you. So rather than have to lift the tile and sort it again, it's just a very, very easy process. Okay, little update. We are getting there. So I've just got to put the bead down there for that bit. Just got to finish that bit. Can't do nothing there until this window arrives, but as you can see, everything else is done. All I've got to do is literally, I've got to go everything, clean it all off, get rid of any snots, make it all look pretty, ready for grouting. So yeah, that's looking good. And then let's do a little update down in the ensuite. So I put a few of the flooring tiles down. Until we get this bloody door liner custom made, there's not a lot we can do with these walls, because obviously we've got to tie it into it and we don't know the exact dimensions, which is a bit frustrating. But as you can see, this area is all done, and now that floor tile's done there, I can finish tiling along this bottom section here. So I'm going to do that this morning, so we will come back later on as always. Literally, it's as far as I can go in this room. So what I'm going to do is grab it. As you can see, I've just finished doing that reveal, and I've gone as far as I can in this room, because obviously, like I said in that earlier clip, no window, so we can't complete. So going to grab this as well. So we've got some nice ivory coloured grout, so we'll get that knocked up and then we will start making the walls look pretty. Okay, that first wall has been grouted up and had a wipe over, so I'll carry on dressing that up later on as it dries out, but this is the next wall to do, so we'll start putting it on now. Okay, I've got a nice dollop on my grouting boot. Let's get to work. Right, that's that. This is the feature wall. I don't know how well you can make it out on the video, but this is the feature wall. That's that done. Right, I'll get the rest of this done and we'll come back when we're sponge floating. All done. Right, so that's all been set, all nicely done, ready. I've marked out where our wall mounted vanity units are going, and in here I've already marked it all out. What we cleverly did is, before we closed up, we took pictures with measurements with the tape measure, so when I marked it up I was like, please work. Drilled through, and yes, we're into our fixings just as we planned. We've knocked that out, so that'll be a nice secure fixing. So I'm just going to quickly hang this now. Now, my first thoughts are, you can always guarantee, you can always guarantee the carcass will be in the way of either that or that. You can just see it happening. Hopefully not. I think it's fine. It looks fine. That's what normally happens. Got the good old IKEA washers, which are always really handy. All of my markings were lasered in, but I think it's always nice just to check, and where the screw can sometimes ride up on the washer, it always just puts it slightly out. So, you know, this is a good example. Just a couple of mil Okay, I'm happy with that. So what I'll do now is I'll get it all screwed up, I'll check everything, make sure I'm happy, and then basically I'm just going to be leaving it. There's no point me putting the sink on or anything and dressing it up, because the plumber's got to do his work here. Also, I'm pretty sure the electrician will appreciate having access to the junction box that we've got down here as well. So what I'm going to do is replicate what I've done here in the other room. I won't film it, but we'll come back when it's all done. When we set the height for this, we were trying to calculate it so the tap wouldn't like get in the way when you're operating it. So it was all just like done on, you know, calculations. I'd fitted the tap, and I kid you not, when I got down like that, the top of the tap was like, you know, nearly millimetre, well, basically millimetre perfect in line with that, which is fantastic because aesthetically that looks really nice. Voila, a shower screen. I'm not going to lie, a little bit nervous. A little while ago, earlier in the year, I was fitting out a bathroom. Everything was done, literally everything was done, and there were some slight adjustments needed on the shower door. So I took some panels out, did all the necessary adjustments, put it all back together, and the last pane of glass had to go in, and I was just adjusting it, and I lifted it into place, and it was sitting on a lip, and I wasn't quite happy where it was sitting, so I went to adjust it, and it slipped off the lip, smashed straight down onto the shower tray, which was a ceramic, and it literally blew out the front of the tray. The screen was fine, it smashed the shower tray out there, which is obviously devastating. It cost me $200 to replace the tray, and it is a 200, you know, for my lost day's labour for ripping out the old tray, putting it all back again. So a little bit nervous. Accidents do happen in the building trade. It's one of those things, you know what I mean? I fitted loads of trays and, you know, shower units with no problems, but it was just an unlucky one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fit this in my own time, just crack on with it, and we'll come back when it's done. Okay, so that last video clip, that was as far as I got to go with doing the build, and then there was an absolutely huge delay with getting the windows, so I had to send one of my other crew members to come over to just finish tiling the last window wall because we were busy on another job, so I just couldn't get free to do it. So this, again, after those last video clips, a long time has passed, and I just never come back to film the last clips, but I've been asked to come back to do some work, so I thought, brilliant, I can now finally finish this video. That's been about 2 years in the making. So without further ado, let's go and see the finished product. So I'm so pleased with how this come out. Like, it's always nice, like, you know, Mo had the vision of how she wanted it to look. She told me how she wanted it to look, so I built it. And it really is nice. Like, everything about it is lovely. Right. And as interior design goes, she is amazing. I will give her that. Hi Mo, you've done an amazing job. Right, let's go have a look at the other one. Okay, this is the smaller one. But as you can see, still really nice. I'll be building some niches in my ensuite at some point in the future. But there you go. That's that. That's that video done. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for another one.